Hi, hello everyone, and welcome to TAP TV. I am very excited to have you here with us today. Today I have my incredible friend Paola Pacheco, who is here to talk to us about the law of health and high vibrational foods. And I am super interested in this topic myself personally. I know a lot of you out there are as well. And I think that more and more people are becoming aware of the connection between what we eat and how it affects our bodies and our lives. So Paola is an incredible woman to emulate this for us today. She has been a nutritional cleansing coach for, I think it's 5 years. Am I right, Paola? About 5 years? Okay, awesome. Yeah, she's also an entrepreneur and a mother of 2 with one on the way. Am I allowed to say that? Yeah. So we're very excited to have you on, Paola. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Today, I'm super excited to be able to be part of this amazing health movement and share my experience, not just wisdom, actually it's not wisdom, it's my experience and all the things that I've learned through the process of being a coach and, taking care of my body, sharing it with people and helping other people at the same time. So I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm very excited. And Paola is near and dear to my heart because through her and a couple other people, including Jessica, who we talked to last week, we were so pivotal in my own journey. And so I'm just really grateful that you're willing to be here with us.
Love to be here. Yeah. Love you. You're amazing.
Oh, thank you. So I guess just to start off, let's give everyone a little bit of an introduction in case they don't know. When we're talking about the law of health, we like to talk about a lot of laws of attraction. The law of health is one of those. So do you want to kind of like give us an introduction to what the law of health is?
So pretty much it's like you are what you eat. That's what it is. So, and how you are, like how you work within yourself and how you start uplifting or working to your, let's do it again. If you start the way you feed your body is how your body is going to start acting. Everything is connected. So your body, your mind, your soul, everything works together. So what you want to do is not about just balance, but keep a harmony in your body, the way you're living your life. And it's super important with the law of health, that the more you feed your body the right nutrients, the more you give your body what it needs, the better your life is going to be. And that's what I experienced before. I've had the moments when I wasn't focused on the law of health, and it affected my life in a way that everything kind of was very low. It wasn't working. But once I started focusing, and that's when nutritional cleansing was introduced in my life, I started focusing on this law and learning that, the more I work in choosing what's best for me, the better I'm going to feel, the better I'm going to think, and my life in general is going to get better. So that's pretty much what it is, a law of health. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you are what you eat.
Yeah, we are what we eat. That is so true. If you think about it, like we have these really complex machinery that we've created, and all of it takes some kind of fuel and maintenance. And like my husband's a pilot, and the pilots have to meticulously make sure the engine is working right. Otherwise, we're going to crash and burn. And I think you would agree with me that our health is the same way. We have to take care of our own engine. Otherwise, we're going to crash and burn. So,
exactly.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about... Yeah, tell us a little bit about...
And if you feel it every day, and if you feel it right, then you'll have the energy to live your life and, work it, make things happen.
So tell us a little bit about what your life was before you had the laws. You mentioned low energy. Was there anything else that was kind of going on?
So before, I was introduced to all of this new culture. I think it's all mindset and all this knowledge about the law of attraction and the different laws that govern our lives, the universe. I was at a point that I was, very depressed. I think women in general will go through ups and downs, but I was at a moment that I was like completely lost, and I was a mom for the very first time. I was not enjoying being a mom. Talking about energy, I remember just like waking up at 8 in the morning with my baby and wanting to go back to sleep at 10 in the morning. So it was just like, I was dragging my life. I was not really living my life. And And at the same time, of course, you don't want to feel like that. You want to enjoy life. You're young. You just want to live and be happy. And I'm naturally a very happy, passionate person. And I was the complete opposite. And at that point, also my weight, I was very unbalanced in different levels. And I just didn't know what was going on. And just looking and searching for something that could help me, I was able to learn about this, about the law of attraction, where you focus about, you bring about, and how you feel and how you fuel your body. Like going back to what we were talking just recently, your body's going to respond. And so I just started to working towards those laws. And once I was vibrating to attract better in my life and good in my life, I started to attract the different tools that they were going to help me eventually to get to where I am right now, consciously very happy, with a, happy marriage, happy life, beautiful children, and enjoying every day. So most of my life, not every day is the same, but the most of my days are like that. And that's what, I was able to learn through these different laws, different laws, law of attraction, vibration, and of course, law of health.
I think that a lot of women and mothers are really going to relate to what you shared. And so I'm so glad that you just shared that, because we are like these beautiful beings. We know that on a certain level, but sometimes we feel like we're so far from that. And motherhood takes out a lot on us, including like the sleep deprivation and everything. So I really appreciate you sharing that with us. What do you consider high vibrational foods? What does that mean to you?
So actually that idea came out with the Greek. The Greeks were the ones that came up with that idea first. They're all about energy and the universe and attracting the best. So their focus was like, if you focus on the good things, you're going to start bringing the good things, you're going to start attracting, and you're going to feel attracted to those things. So they're all like high vibrational foods. They're all like, it's not just about the quality of the nutrition, but the energy that they give you, the energy. So and the more energy you want, the more you need to attract this type of foods, right? I have one of my favorites this month, summer pineapple. Yeah. And that's what it is. So it's not just nutritional value, but energy. What it is. So we're all about energy, and we vibrate towards it. So when you're at your lowest, and let me give you an example, when you are depressed, and I've heard about this concept about the comfort foods. Think about comfort foods. What are they in reality? They're not high vibrational foods. They're not full of energy. They're pretty much crap. Because you feel like crap, and you attract that, and you want this comfort foods. That's what you attract. That's how you vibrate. That's what you attract. So if you want to change that, and that's how I was. I just remember before, I was very depressed, and I was attracted to this type of foods. That's how I was vibrating. So I was attracted to the French fries and the burritos and all this low energy foods and meals. And I don't know if you can relate to this, but the more you eat of these comfort foods, the more lower you get, deeper. And then you want more of those because that's how you're vibrating. But you got to just change that. So instead of going for the French fry, how about you go for a piece of pineapple and start changing that? And then eventually you're going to start getting the right energy, because this high vibration foods, and I'm just going to talk about organic fruits, vegetables, this colorful foods, raw, natural, they're just there to help you get that energy, fuel your body. So that's what it is. So the more energy they give you, then the higher vibrational foods they are.
That is beautiful. Very well said. And I like that you tied that in with kind of the history behind it. Thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
Yeah, it really all does come down to energy. And I think our traditional science has kind of overlooked this, or it hasn't even really come into mainstream awareness. But when you get to it at like a cellular level, that's what it all is. It's all just energy. And so the only thing we have to bring into our bodies is air, water, and food. So what kind of energy do we want to bring in? That's beautiful. How do you think your mindset affects kind of your vibration? I don't know, kind of tying it all together with mindset, food, vibration. How does it all kind of like work together for you?
So you are not just you're like you said, you were mentioning, we're a perfect machine, and everything works synergistically together. So your mind creates thoughts create things, like, attract things, right? And so your mind and your body, they cannot act without each other. They have to act together. So the better you think, the better thoughts you bring to your mind, the better mindset, the more you feed your mind and you fuel your body, the better your life is going to be overall, complete. And I'm not going to talk, I know sometimes people, they talk about being balanced, but literally we're not machines. We're not,
Right.
we're not things. We're humans. So there's not such thing as just balance. It's more than that. It's harmony. And I love that word. It's looking for harmony. Yeah, you're gonna have your moments of being low, but then you're gonna get moments that when you're at your lowest, when you need to know that you need to work it a little bit more and you need to change this. And then this is gonna start acting according to what you think. But the main thing, your mind is super important. Like, I think it's, without your mind, you wouldn't be a human being. You wouldn't be the amazing creator that you are, because your thoughts and your mind are the creators of your life. And then without your body, you cannot act upon those thoughts. So everything works together in harmony. And you just want to focus on that, helping your mind and your body working together in harmony, finding harmony.
Yeah, I love that. I love that about harmony. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
very, very
Yeah,
awesome.
not balanced. But then we're not trying to, no, we have this flow, but at the same time, in a way that work together, and you're always going for what's best for you.
Yeah, synergistically. Awesome. So
Mm-hmm.
I hear you say it like starts in your mind, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then the rest of it will follow.
And your
Absolutely.
body will act upon it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think that this is an important distinction to make because a lot of people, when they're trying to improve their bodies, they'll go on a diet. And so they
Mm-hmm.
think that if they only change what they eat, what they put in, then that's going to fix everything. But we see time and time again, after the diet, what happens? They go right back to the old ways. So I really like that you emphasized mindset first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you. So what advice would you give to someone who's looking to get started with kind of making a lifestyle change using nutritional cleansing and high vibrational foods?
So one of the things, knowledge is power. So start looking and reading and feeding your mind with all these ideas that the world is coming up as being more aware of. It's been there since forever, since before the Greeks, I think. Since forever, it's been forever like that. So this ideas and these new concepts that are coming out, I think right now they're coming out like more because people are looking for more. They're looking for, we know we're all dealing with a lot of nutritional bankruptcy, even mind. We're feeding our minds with all. There's so many ways that you can just let yourself to the wrong path. So right now, the best way is start to learn the concept. And that's the main thing. Start feeding your mind with these ideas and how to do it. So how do you start doing it? How do you start, cleaning out your fridge with all these non-vibrational foods? Get rid of the nasty, frozen, dead calorie foods, because they're not actually foods. So we actually eat to give our body nutrition, not just for the taste, but actually to give our body, to fuel your body with nutrition. So that's one of the main, go to your fridge, start getting rid of the things that and we all know it. How can I know that they're not high vibrational foods? How can I know? It's simple. You'll feel it. Because we're all energy, and you'll feel it, and you'll know. And then start choosing better foods, better start going to a store and start bringing like fruits, vegetables, all this, and have them around you in your home and then you're going to start feeling attracted. But this is important. Start giving your body all the knowledge. I always go, how can you find, what are the things where you can look for high vibrational foods? So low glycemic meals, those are important, low glycemic, because it's not just like, if I have this amazing fruit right here, I love so much right now, I'm very attracted to pineapples. Maybe it's a pregnancy. But if you have this amazing food and then you mix it with a piece of, I don't know, with a hot dog. So yes, this is a high vibrational food, but you mixed it wrong. So if you do that, I mean, this is not going to give you energy. The energy is going to be taken away. So it's very important that you learn how to mix your foods, how to mix your meals, and that so that your body get the more, and the more you're eating, the more energy you're getting, and your body is going to start, it's going to work correctly. So that's one important thing. Look for the knowledge. Look for the science behind it. There's so many right now in Google. We have Google. Thank you, Google. We have it. You can just go high vibrational foods, go and low glycemic meals, fruits, vegetables, best fruits and vegetables, and start looking for those things and start trying them. Put them around you in your home. Keep away from all those things that are gonna, even if you keep it in your fridge, unfortunately, everything is energy. You're keeping the low energy in your home. So clean that out. Take it out. You don't need it, and then you're going to start feeling more the attraction for all these things, and you're going to start choosing better. And once you have it next to you, then you'll just like go for it, and you'll notice the difference. So it starts with knowledge. Start researching about it. Give it some time, and act upon it. Act upon your knowledge. It's not just knowledge is power, but if you don't use it, then you're just losing. You're just wasting your time.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, so many of us, we already know. But what I love about this system and what I hear from you saying is like, trust your body. You know when you feel good and you know when you don't. So trust yourself and let your own inner self be the guide. Don't look for a diet book, Don't do all these crazy things. Trust yourself and see what makes you feel good. So that is excellent. Thank you. I'm just eating this up. It's delicious. Thank you. Makes me want to go eat a pineapple.
Eat pineapple.
Yeah. Excellent. So one last question I had for you was, we know the importance of now high vibrational foods. What is the importance of nutritional cleansing? And we just have a little bit of time. Maybe we can come back and do a follow-up interview on this. But the importance of cleansing is really important, even when you're eating a clean, high vibrational diet. So explain to us a little bit about the importance of cleansing.
So right now, and one of the things that I didn't know, because I just remember, when I was at my lowest and I was just searching for all these things that could help me out, I was introduced to nutritional cleansing. I started just with the benefits behind the nutritional. They're so easy on the go, and right now our lifestyle, it's always, you're always running. Sometimes you don't even have time. And I think that's why the fast food changed right now. They're making so much money because, people have no time, or they don't even want to take the time. So it's just easier to go and wait 3 minutes and then just have a meal, meal. But then, I found a nutritional cleansing, the fast food of high vibrational foods right there, easy on the go, the best, they have the best ingredients, best botanicals, all working together in a way that, they help your body, one, cleanse out at the cellular level, which I really love that concept. And if you search on like what the cleanse has, and, because you have a cleanse, you have your cleanse, you have your nutritional, your superfood, and then you have your all these other tools that they have created, within the company, the nutritional cleansing, this company created all these different products that can help and aid your body just get the best of the best, easy on the go, and 100% absorbable. So your body gets the best right away. So in like less than 30 minutes, you already have all this nutrition working for your body. And that's what I found, just looking for something that could help me. I just remember just eating better and healthier. I thought, my whole thing was that I was losing weight. It was not gaining, but losing a lot of weight rapidly. I didn't know what was going on. And I was eating, just trying to get to, my normal weight, and I wasn't able to gain anything. I wasn't gaining anything. I was losing more. And then I started choosing better foods, better meals, because I thought the way to gain weight was just eating all this crap. But it's not that. It's choosing better and giving them. My body was not absorbing nutrition. It was not getting the nutrition. So once I started choosing all these good things, still my energy was not the same. Still I was dragging myself throughout my day. And when I was introduced to nutritional cleansing, it was just like it hit me right away. I think it's all, when we talk about vibration and you attract the things that you need, I just felt it in my gut. That your gut, listen to your gut. It talks to you. It's amazing. And I was like, this is what I was looking for, and I need to cleanse. I need to cleanse out my body. And there's so many botanicals out there that, nature has given us to help us get rid of all the toxins and all these impurities that are constantly getting in our bodies. Right now, we're getting so much toxins, toxicity. Right now what we have, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of facts right here, what people would get 50 years ago in their whole lifespan, their whole lifetime they were getting toxins. Right now, we're getting them yearly.
Wow.
And sometimes babies are even born with toxic substances in their bodies. And this is something that is affecting your body in so many different levels. It's really bad. And if you have a very toxic environment, if you live in a very toxic environment, if your body is in a toxic, environment itself, then unfortunately that your energy is going to be low. No matter what you do, your energy is going to be low. So it's very important. And I really like this new concept that, the company created, Nutritional Cleansing, and just like cleanse your body, get rid of all this thing that unfortunately we cannot get rid of. They're constantly getting in our bodies, but you have the tool, easy on the go tools with the best botanicals, high vibrational ingredients that help your body get rid of all the toxins, and then your body can absorb nutrition better, and then you're actually going to get the energy from the foods that you choose. And that's what happens. So I cleansed out, and I was able to start. And then, with the nutrition that the nutritional cleansing, because you have not just the cleansing, then you start getting all these amazing nutrients. My life completely changed. So I just remember just waking up by myself at 6 a.m. and just like loving life and just so excited. And, 3 days after I started using the systems, it was just like right away, boom, my body just completely reacted, and I was just like back to myself, and I loved it. And it's been an amazing tool to help so many people that, they need to know, where do I start? This is the way to start. Right away, you get amazing results right away. You'll feel it.
Awesome. And I'm a living witness of those, and so are you, Paola. So yeah, it really does work. And I don't know if you guys can see this through the camera, but Paola just glows. And I know that that's from her beautiful inner spirit, but it's also from the incredible nutrition that she puts into her body. So yeah, thank you. And then I'm also going to leave a link below this video to an article by the New York Times. Paola briefly mentioned that babies are born with toxins, and I've been studying a recent article by the New York Times showing that infants have on average 200 toxins in their bodies at birth.
Wow.
And if this is what our new precious infants are coming into the world with, imagine how much more we have. And those toxins really weigh us down and give us a low vibration. So it's very important to eat the high vibrational diet and to cleanse. So thank you for sharing this with us, Paola. Is there anything else you want to leave with us real quick?
Well, our body is an amazing, perfect machine. Just give it the best. If you want to live a happy, healthy, exciting, complete life, living it with purpose and fired up and inspired and all these great things that we're meant to feel and do here on earth, it is important that you recognize that you have to feel it right. And you have to give it the best. If you want the best, you have to choose the best for you. You are the most important vehicle here. You are your most important human on earth. You. If you don't take care of you, nothing else will matter, to tell you the truth. So right now, it's amazing how times are right now focusing on developing human beings and their being. Be, do, have. So be your best, and to be your best, you gotta give yourself the best. Find the best of the best, and that's what we're looking for, and that's what we're trying to help people be more aware of in different ways. All about mindset, body, soul, everything working together, and just start creating better generations. So our whole thing is that have a better world. I know right now the world is going through a lot, but starts with you. You can make a change. And we just don't work to make a living. We work to make a difference. And that's what we're trying to do, make a difference.
Awesome. I want to say #, eat a pineapple.
Eat a pineapple. Look, I'm dying. I'm going to cut my pineapple. I just bought it. Oh, God, the best.
Well, thank you so much, Paola. We really, really appreciate it. And for those watching, if you have a comment or a question for Paola about anything we've talked about today, high vibrational foods, nutritional cleansing, anything along the lines, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'm sure we'd be happy to get an answer back to you. And I'd also like to make a challenge to everyone to list which high vibrational food they're going to go eat today. I'm going to do the same. Hashtag eat a pineapple. I have one.
Pineapples. Yes.
So awesome. Well, thank you so much, Paola. We really appreciate it. And you guys take care. We'll talk to you next time.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Love you, everybody. Love you. Bye-bye.